Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to explore a practical English conversation about business planning and strategy. You'll learn how to discuss goals, create plans, explain strategies, and use professional vocabulary in a workplace setting. This lesson is perfect for improving your speaking and listening skills, and for giving you the confidence to talk about business strategy clearly in English. Make sure you watch the entire video, because each part of the conversation includes useful phrases and expressions you can use in meetings, presentations, and discussions. By the end, you'll feel confident explaining plans and strategies professionally. If you enjoy learning English through real conversations, subscribe, like this video, and share it with friends. Also, comment below, what's the most challenging part of business planning for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's get started with our conversation about business planning and strategy.
Hi David. Do you have a moment? I wanted to discuss the business plan.
Sure, Anna. What part do you want to go over first?
I'm a bit unclear about the overall strategy for the next quarter.
The main goal is to increase market share while reducing operational costs.
Okay. So growth and efficiency are both priorities.
Exactly, we need a balanced approach.
Should we focus more on product development or marketing?
Both, but marketing is slightly more urgent to boost sales.
Got it. And for new product development, do we have a timeline?
Yes, we aim to launch the prototype within 3 months.
Understood. Regarding competitors, do we need a detailed analysis?
Yes, a SWOT analysis would help identify opportunities and threats.
SWOT, that's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right?
Correct.
Should we include both direct and indirect competitors?
Yes, it gives a complete picture.
Okay. For revenue projections, do we base them on last year's sales?
Yes, but also consider market trends and potential new clients.
Makes sense. How often should we review the strategy?
Monthly reviews are recommended.
That's manageable. About resource allocation, should we prioritize top-performing teams?
Yes, allocate more resources where they'll generate the highest ROI.
Got it. For operational efficiency, what areas should we focus on first?
Production, supply chain, and customer service processes.
Okay. Regarding KPIs, which ones are most important for this quarter?
Sales growth, client retention, and operational cost reduction.
Should we set specific numerical targets for each KPI?
Yes, measurable targets help track progress.
Perfect. About marketing campaigns, should we focus on digital or traditional media?
Digital marketing will be more cost-effective and measurable.
Understood. For the digital campaign, do we have a budget allocated yet?
Yes, it's included in the overall marketing budget.
Should we split the budget between social media and email marketing?
That's a good approach. Focus more on channels with proven results.
Got it. Regarding new partnerships, should we target local or international companies?
Local partners first, then expand internationally as we gain traction.
Okay. For employee training, should it be mandatory or optional?
Mandatory for key skills that impact strategy execution.
Makes sense. About customer feedback, how should we incorporate it into the strategy?
Collect data regularly and adjust plans based on insights.
Should feedback be analyzed weekly or monthly?
Monthly summaries are sufficient, but urgent issues should be addressed immediately.
Understood. For competitor pricing, should we match, undercut, or set premium prices?
A mix, match standard products and offer premium pricing for exclusive services.
Got it. About risk management, what's the best approach?
Identify risks, assess likelihood and impact, and prepare mitigation strategies.
Should we focus more on financial risks or operational risks?
Both are important, but financial risks can have bigger immediate consequences.
Okay. For investment in new technology, do we prioritize cost saving or innovation?
A balance. Technology should improve efficiency and support growth.
Got it. Regarding team meetings, how often should we discuss strategy updates?
Weekly for the core team, monthly for the full department.
That's clear. Should we document all strategic decisions?
Absolutely. Documentation ensures accountability and clarity.
Perfect. About the project roadmap, should we include milestones or just final goals?
Include milestones. They help track progress step by step.
Understood. For sales forecasting, do we consider seasonal trends?
Yes, seasonality significantly impacts projections.
Okay. Regarding strategic priorities, should we focus on high-revenue clients first?
Yes, but don't neglect smaller clients who could grow over time.
Got it. For cost reduction, do we cut expenses immediately or phase them gradually?
Gradually, to avoid disrupting operations.
Makes sense. About marketing messaging, should we focus on product features or benefits?
Benefits, customers respond more to value than specifications.
Got it. For market expansion, should we research new regions before launching?
Yes, thorough research minimizes risk.
Okay. Regarding performance reviews, should we link them to strategic goals?
Absolutely. Employee objectives should align with company strategy.
Perfect. Now, business metrics. Should we use leading or lagging indicators?
Both, but leading indicators help predict trends early.
Understood. For strategic initiatives, should we assign dedicated teams or use existing staff?
Dedicated teams for major initiatives ensure focus.
Got it. Regarding competitive advantage, how do we define it?
Unique products, superior service, and operational efficiency.
Okay. Should we monitor competitors constantly or only before major decisions?
Constant monitoring is best.
Makes sense. For customer retention, should we use loyalty programs or personalized services?
Both strategies complement each other.
Understood. About financial planning, should forecasts be conservative or aggressive?
Conservative, with room for strategic opportunities.
Got it. For marketing KPIs, which are most critical?
Lead generation, conversion rates, and ROI on campaigns.
Okay. Should strategic adjustments be approved by management or implemented immediately?
Major changes require approval. Minor tweaks can be implemented promptly.
Perfect. About stakeholder communication, should we provide detailed reports or summaries?
Summaries with details available if requested.
Understood. For long-term strategy, should we plan for 3 years or 5 years?
3 years is realistic, with flexibility for adjustments.
Got it. Regarding innovation, should we focus on incremental or disruptive changes?
Both, but incremental changes are safer in the short term.
Okay. For cross-functional teams, should they meet weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly ensures alignment.
Makes sense. About resource planning, should we overestimate or underestimate needs?
Slightly overestimate to avoid shortages.
Got it. For strategic communication, should it be formal emails or informal updates?
Formal for external stakeholders, informal internally.
Understood. Should key performance indicators be shared with all employees?
Share relevant KPIs with each team.
Perfect. Regarding project prioritization, do we focus on high revenue or high impact projects first?
High impact projects that align with strategic goals.
Got it. For market research, should we hire an agency or do it in-house?
Depends on expertise and resources, in-house for routine, agencies for complex analysis.
Okay. About budgeting, should we allocate contingency funds?
Yes, at least 10% for unexpected expenses.
Perfect. Should the business plan be updated quarterly or annually?
Quarterly, with annual review for overall strategy.
Got it. Regarding competitive benchmarking, how frequently should we do it?
Every 6 months is ideal.
Okay. For strategic KP should we use qualitative or quantitative metrics?
Both, but quantitative metrics are easier to measure.
Understood. About team accountability, how do we track progress?
Use dashboards and regular check-ins.
Perfect. Should strategic meetings have a set agenda or be flexible?
Set agenda for structure, but allow flexibility for discussion.
Got it. Regarding risk assessment, should it be qualitative or quantitative?
Both methods complement each other.
Okay. For new initiatives, should we pilot before full launch?
Absolutely. Small-scale testing reduces risk.
Understood. About client expectations, should we manage them proactively?
Yes, regular updates prevent misunderstandings.
Perfect. Should business strategy include employee engagement initiatives?
Definitely, engaged employees execute strategy better.
Got it. For cost-benefit analysis, should we include intangibles?
Yes, like brand reputation and customer satisfaction.
Okay. Regarding process optimization, should we use Lean or Six Sigma methods?
Lean for speed, Six Sigma for quality improvements.
Makes sense. For strategic goals, should they be public or internal?
Internal for focus, share highlights with stakeholders.
Got it. About competitor threats, should we respond immediately or strategize first?
Strategize first to avoid hasty decisions.
Perfect. Should market trends be analyzed monthly or quarterly?
Monthly for timely adjustments.
Understood. For operational metrics, should we focus on efficiency or quality first?
Both, but quality is foundational.
Got it. Regarding new product launches, should we include marketing plans from day one?
Absolutely. Marketing drives awareness and adoption.
Okay. For stakeholder presentations, should we focus on data or visuals?
Both. Data supports visuals. Visuals engage stakeholders.
Perfect. Should risk mitigation plans be updated regularly?
Yes, at least monthly.
Got it. About strategic alignment, how do we ensure all teams are on the same page?
Regular meetings, shared documents, and clear goals.
Understood. For long-term investments, should we focus on technology or human resources?
Both, but tech drives scalability.
Got it. Regarding workflow efficiency, should we automate processes?
Yes, where it makes sense.
Okay. For budget reviews, should we compare with previous quarters?
Yes, it helps track trends.
Perfect. Should strategy meetings include brainstorming sessions?
Yes, creativity is key to innovation.
Got it. About competitive positioning, should we differentiate or match the market?
Differentiate for unique value.
Okay. For team incentives, should they be linked to strategic goals?
Absolutely, alignment motivates performance.
Perfect. Should we track both short-term and long-term KPIs?
Yes, short-term shows progress, long-term shows success.
Got it. Regarding strategic pivots, should they be reactive or proactive?
Proactive to stay ahead.
Understood. For market segmentation, should we target existing customers or new ones?
Both, but prioritize segments with highest growth potential.
Perfect. Should business plans include contingency strategies?
Yes, always plan for uncertainties.
Got it. About operational improvements, should we document processes?
Yes, clear documentation prevents errors.
Okay. For strategic reporting, should it be weekly or monthly?
Monthly, with weekly summaries if needed.
Perfect. Should we include lessons learned from previous projects?
Definitely, it helps continuous improvement.
Got it. Regarding market opportunities, should we focus locally or globally?
Start local, then scale globally.
Okay. For employee training, should it align with strategy goals?
Yes, skills should support execution.
Perfect. Should strategic objectives be measurable?
Absolutely, measurable objectives track progress.
Got it. About resource management, should we prioritize high-impact projects?
Yes, allocate resources where they make the most difference.
Understood. Should risk assessments be qualitative or quantitative?
Both provide a complete view.
Perfect. Regarding market research, should we update it regularly?
Yes, to stay competitive.
Got it. For team collaboration, should we use shared platforms?
Yes, it improves transparency.
Okay. About budget adjustments, should they be approved by management?
Yes, for accountability.
Perfect. Should KPIs be revisited each quarter?
Absolutely, to ensure relevance.
Got it. Regarding customer satisfaction, should we track metrics regularly?
Yes, continuous monitoring is key.
Okay. For business plan presentations, should we include future projections?
Yes, stakeholders need to see potential growth.
Perfect. Should operational efficiency be a top priority?
Yes, it supports strategy execution.
Got it. About competitive analysis, should we benchmark quarterly?
Yes, it helps adjust strategies.
Okay. For strategic initiatives, should we assign accountability clearly?
Absolutely, clarity prevents confusion.
Perfect. Should all teams review strategic goals together?
Yes, alignment ensures everyone is working toward the same objectives.
Thanks, David. I feel much clearer now about planning and strategy.
Great, clear explanations and structured plans make business success achievable.